Good morning, Satnam. I hope everyone has had a good sleep and you are feeling well this morning. I would like everyone to just come into easy pose, making yourself comfortable by using blocks if you need, drawing the eyes to close. And just bringing the hands onto the lap. Really starting to become aware of the energies around you. Just taking a few breaths here. This Kriya that we're going to be doing today is all about having an experience of your entire being. Hopefully after finishing the Kriya you'll feel a little rise in your energy. If you have had a challenging week or you're feeling extreme fatigue, we do have a full moon today. Then hopefully after this Kriya and meditation you will feel an elevation, not only in your body but in your spirit. As we move through the practice this morning, I will be explaining the exercises, but of course if at any time the exercises don't feel right for you today, simply come to the modification or the variation, or you can come out of the pose altogether and lie down and just imagine that you are doing the pose, which is still going to give you the benefits. If you are feeling extreme fatigue, do take that time to come and lie down and then simply rejoin when you're feeling ready. We are going to be doing a breath of fire today. So as a reminder, the breath of fire is equal parts inhale and exhale. And we're really concentrating on the exhalation here, where if we bring the focus to the exhalation, we will naturally take that in-breath. And we're really drawing our navel towards our spine on that out-breath. So you will notice that the stomach does a little flutter here. And you will get a natural rise of the root chakra and the Mula band. We're not applying the Mula band, but you will have the same lift as that. Now, of course, if this breath isn't right for you today, you can simply come into long, deep breathing. And if this still doesn't feel right, or you can come into panting. Okay, so it's the same type of intention. Of course, if you're bleeding today or you're pregnant, this isn't the breath for you this morning. So please come into long, deep breathing or panting. Just starting to take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in. And out. Really starting to take your awareness inward now. Starting to become aware of how you're feeling in your body this morning. the sensations you are having. Starting to bring your awareness down to your root chakra, where you can feel the ground beneath you. Feeling the support that the earth provides you, so you can let go. And let go of your week. Let go of your worries. As we start to lengthen the spine, I'm going to get you to really start to become aware of the space just above your head. Becoming aware of the energy around your crown chakra. You may be having some thoughts, concepts, or ideas. Becoming aware of how they are moving around you and in you. Now bringing your awareness to your heart center, really dropping into this space now. And really feel the balance of these 2 points. The earth beneath you and the cosmos above you. Starting to rub your hands together now. And drawing your thumbs to your sternum in prayer mudra. We're going to open up this space this morning with the Adi mantra 3 times, evoking our inner teacher, our inner wisdom. We will follow this with the heart protection mantra, Ad Gade Name, Jugad Gade Name, Sat Gade Name, Siddhi Gade Deve Name. Protecting our hearts through our practice this morning and the hearts in our collective space. If these mantras are new to you this morning, you can simply let them wash over you. Otherwise, when you feel ready, please join in. We'll take a nice breath in together and out. And into chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Namo Adkadename Jugadkadename Satkadename Siddhikadename Adkadename Jugadkadename Satkadename Siddhikadename Adkadename Jugadkadename Satkadename Siddhikadename. Taking a nice deep breath in. Really gathering yourself. And exhaling as we bring the hands down. We are going to come into our Sufi grinds. So really making sure our sit bones are nice and flat. We can do this by bringing the fleshy parts from our glutes away. Sitting up nice and straight as we start to inhale and come around to our left. Exhaling as we round the thoracic back. You can lead the circle with your chin. And the movement can be as fast or as slow as you would like. The more we lead with the chin, we are activating the vagus nerve. We don't want to be jolting the chin out. But just gently making that circle a little bigger. Making the movement as juicy as you like through the shoulders. You may really feel the movement in the hips this morning. As we inhale back to center, we'll exhale and we're just going to change the cross of the leg. So this may feel a little uneasy to begin with, but this is really starting to balance our hips out. So as we inhale, we're now going to reverse the direction by moving towards our right. You can have your eyes open or closed. If you choose to have your eyes closed, the practice becomes a lot more inward. Noticing the difference between this hip and the other hip. Where are the restrictions? Breathe into those areas, providing them more space to let go. Circles are very calming to our nervous system. As we inhale back to center, we'll take a nice out breath. Bringing our fingertips to the ground. And just once again feeling that support from the ground beneath you. That unwavering groundedness. In your body, in your life. So we're just going to shake our bodies this morning just for a few seconds. So it's going to feel like we're having a little bit of a tantrum, but that's okay as well. We just want to start shaking our head, our legs, our arms, close down the eyes and just really shake the body. You might even want to jump a little bit. We're just shaking everything out, shaking all the tension out, everything that has built up this week. Shaking the shoulders. Just shake as much as you can. Keep going. I'm just going to keep shaking just for 20 more seconds. Really shake for the last couple of seconds now. And taking a nice deep breath in and out. And just coming back to sit in easy pose. Bringing your eyes to close, your hands on your lap. And just noticing what shaking the body can do. It's a good way to release tension. Every time we bring our heart rate up, we are moving through the sympathetic nervous system. It's important to follow that with stillness. So you're naturally bringing your nervous system back down into the parasympathetic nervous system. Just taking some really long and slow deep breaths. With shaking, you can feel the body becomes lighter. Taking one more beautiful breath here, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to step into our Kriya now. So we're going to be coming into the ego eradicator. So we're coming into easy pose. We're going to be bringing the fingertips onto the pads of our hand, but just underneath the fingers. So we're not bringing them straight down into the middle of the hand. They're really just underneath the fingers there. Our thumbs are going to be nice and straight, and we're going to be bringing our arms out to 60 degrees. Our thumbs are going to be pointing up towards the sky, And we're going to be bringing our eyes to shut here. Our spine is going to be nice and straight, and we're going to be starting to do the breath of fire that I spoke about at the beginning. So when you're ready, you can choose to do the breath of fire, panting, or long, slow, deep breathing. We're going to be here for a couple of minutes. Keep going, we're nearly there. As we inhale, we're drawing our thumbs together above our heads so they touch. Holding the breath here. Applying the Mula Bandha, squeezing your pelvic floor together. Rising through the spine, taking the gaze in and up to your third eye. Exhaling. Suspending the breath out, applying the Mula Bandha. And as we exhale, we slowly and mindfully draw our arms down through our aura. And bring our fingertips to touch the earth, to feel her embrace and strength. We're just taking a nice deep breath in here and out. Another deep breath in and out. Last one, deep breath in and out. We're going to come into spinal flex here. So you can remove whatever's underneath, so remove the bolster, and we're just going to come into easy pose, and we're going to be bringing our hands onto our shins. We're going to be making sure our spine is nice and straight as we rise up. And we're just going to exhale here. We're going to inhale now and really start to open up our chest. And as we exhale, we're rounding the shoulders and the thoracic. Inhaling as we open our chest and stretch up. Exhaling as we're rounding the shoulders and making a C with the thoracic. We're going to keep our head looking straight. You can make this movement as big or as little as you like, and as fast or as slow as you like. If you do have some lower back pain this morning, you can just make this a really light movement through your thoracic. Okay, we're looking for the intention of movement here. As the spine becomes a lot more flexible, you'll notice that you'll get more movement through the area. We're going to be here for a few moments. We're really starting to draw the energy up through the chakra systems now. Really opening the chest on the in-breath and feeling that flexibility through the spine on the out-breath. Keeping our sit bones on the floor. Ten more seconds. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing the hands. Inhaling. And exhaling. We're going to come into some spinal twists now. So coming back into easy pose, and we're going to be putting our fingertips on our shoulders. So our thumbs are going to be on the back of the shoulder, whilst all the other fingers are at the front. Our arms are going to be up at shoulder height. And what we're going to be doing is inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. We're going to be making this movement as fluid as we can. You can make it as slow or as fast as you would like. What we're really trying to do here is make some flow. See how much you can let go in this pose. Your head might want to let go and become more fluid with the movement. This is going to create a sense of more freedom. Of course, If your sides are feeling a little tight this morning, breathe into the area and only go to the point where there is no pain. But the more you do the movement, the more fluid you will become in your sides. As we inhale to center, we're going to exhale, and I'm just going to invite you to lie down wherever you are. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need anything underneath your legs. Just simply come and lie down as you are. Close down your eyes and completely let go. Again, feel the earth's support here. Notice how the energy is moving around your body, how the energy is moving inside you. Can you let go a little more? Do you feel safe to let go? Starting to draw your left knee into your body now, and your right, and just giving yourself a little hug, rocking your back from side to side. You can bring your hands underneath your knees and start to rock along the spine as you make your way back up to sitting. We're going to come into our front life nerve stretch. So if the hamstrings are feeling a little tight this morning, you can bring a bolster underneath the knees, or you may just want to have your knees slightly bent here. We're going to make sure our spine is nice and straight. We are going to be bringing our feet back towards us. So we're flexing our feet back. We're going to be bringing our arms up above our head. And as we exhale here, we're going to start to bend forward from our navel point. So we're hinging from our hips here. We're not rounding in. So as we come down, you may only come to your shins. That's perfectly fine. You might come to your ankles, or you may even come all the way down to your toes. If you're coming all the way to your toes, bring the index finger and the middle finger around the big toe and press the thumb into the nail. We're going to inhale as we lengthen the spine here. And we're going to exhale as we come down. So inhaling as we come up, exhaling as we come down, inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, and letting go. You can make this movement as quick or as slow as you like. We're going to be here for a few moments. We're really working the lower and upper spine here. Close down your eyes. Inhaling, lengthening your spine. Exhaling as we bend forward and hold this pose now. Really stretching into your life here. We are releasing many meridian lines with this life nerve stretch. And it's going from your toes all the way to your head. Inhaling, and as we exhale, we are gently rising up, rolling up. We're going to come into our modified Maha Mudra now. So this exercise, we're going to be starting with our left leg out straight, but we're going to be bringing and we're going to be kind of sitting on our right heel, but the right heel is going to be in between our perineum. So it's going to be positioned right in between the buttocks there. Okay? So if you can't do that, that's perfectly fine. You can just bring your your right foot into your left thigh and have your leg out that way. Or if you're coming into the posture and you're not feeling stable, you can grab a bolster or cushion or towel, whatever you've got available, and just chock it underneath that left hip so you're feeling a little bit more stable. As we inhale, we're going to make the spine nice and straight. We're raising the arms above our head, and as we exhale, we're bending forward. We're coming to our shin, our ankle, or our toes, whatever is accessible for you today. And we're going to be applying a light jeweler band here, so a throat lock. So we're drawing our chin in towards our chest, and we're going to be applying a breath of fire here. We're just going to be here for just a minute. So starting your breath of fire. This exercise is really working our sciatic nerve, okay? It's also working our liver and kidney meridians. As we inhale, we're releasing the foot, making our way up, and exhaling at the top, releasing the right ankle. And you can just give that right ankle some love. So just doing a few ankle rolls here. And we're just going to move to the other side now. So bringing our left leg behind us, so sitting on that left heel. Or coming into the variation. You can chock your right hip so you feel stable. And as we inhale, bringing the arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're bending forward to wherever you can reach. If you are getting to your toes, this is really going to be encouraging that nerve glide with that sciatic nerve. So it's definitely going to start to release your lower back the more we do this exercise. We're going to be bringing the head down, applying a light jeweler band, and starting our breath of fire. As we inhale, we release the foot, slowly rising up. As we exhale at the top, releasing the left leg, giving that left ankle a little bit of love. And then when you're ready, I want you to come and lie down just for a couple of moments and really integrate what you have just done. If the lower back is a little tender, you can bring the bolster underneath your knees to take the pressure out of that lower back. Becoming aware of the changes that are occurring in your system now. You might like to draw your knees to your chest and just flatten out your back a little bit. Rocking and rolling just gently. Releasing the pressure. And rocking and rolling up. And we're going to come with our legs out wide now. So we're going to be doing another life nerve stretch. As we inhale, we're coming up nice and straight. As we exhale, we are moving to the left side. So we really want to make sure our thoracic has turned here and we're bending over the leg. You may only come to your shin, you may come to your ankle, you may come to your toes. In the picture for this, posture, we're supposed to hold both toes, but we are mortal and just come to where it works for you today. As we inhale, we come to center, we lengthen the spine. As we exhale, we come to the right side. We're going to inhale, come to center, exhale as we come to the left. We're just going to repeat this for a few moments. Go at your own pace. You can make the movement fluid. Just make sure you're lengthening the spine on the in-breath. We're really grounding into our bodies, into our life with these life nerve stretches. Make sure your knees are pointing upwards. We don't want knees pointing to the sides. If that is happening, make sure you have taken the juicy bits from your buttocks. Okay, that's going to turn the legs back in, so we want the knees pointing up. Inhaling to center, And exhaling as we come up, and just take a moment. We're not reintroducing the legs together just yet. Just take a couple of breaths here. Now we're going to come into our center stretch here. So we're going to either be grabbing our shins, our ankles, or our toes, wherever we're going to be able to keep the straightest spine we can. Okay? As we inhale, we lengthen up. As we exhale, we bend forward. Inhaling up, exhaling as we bend forward. We're just going to be here for a minute. Move with your body here. You don't need to overextend. Just work with what you've got. If that movement is little, that's perfectly fine. It's about meeting the restrictions and breathing into them rather than forcing and pushing through them. Inhaling up, rounding your back all the way up, and exhaling at the top, starting to reintroduce your legs here. You can help them a little bit. And we're just going to make our way over into our cobra, onto our tummy. So there are a couple of variations here. Well, there's one variation, sorry. So the full pose is we come and lie on our tummies. We're going to bring our hands just next to our shoulders. We want our, I'm just going to move this. We want our toes flat on the floor. So if you have your feet a little wider, this pose is going to be easier. If you have your toes together and legs together, the pose is a lot harder. So you can pick which one you would like to do. Bringing your hands next to your shoulders. As you exhale, the full pose is coming up into full cobra. Okay, so we don't want to be engaging the glutes here. We want to be lifting up from our pelvis all the way up to our head. If your shoulders are coming towards your ears, it means the pose is too much for you. Come back onto your forearms into Sphinx with the hands spread out nice and wide. And encourage that lift through the thoracic. Looking straight ahead. Pressing your toenails into the floor. And we're going to apply a light breath of fire here. So it's not a heavy breath of fire, just a gentle one. We're just going to be here for just a minute. Starting your breath of fire in whatever variation is going to best work for you today. This is really stretching our vagus nerve, and it is a fantastic posture for lower back pain. Okay, when we have lower back pain, we're wanting to open the front of our body as much as we can. It's also good for the psoas, We're going to inhale wherever you are. Exhale as you come down. We're going to bring our chin to the floor here. And our hands are going to be down by our sides. We're just going to take a few breaths here. In Kundalini, the chin has a drishti point, which is a focus point. It's also a moon center. So with this point, we're bringing balance back to the hemispheres in our brain, balance back to our life. If this is not accessible for you today, simply bring your cheek to touch the floor and turn your head. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in. And out. Making your way back into child's pose and really stretch out your back here. Bringing your hands forward, spreading your fingers, bringing your forehead to the ground. And just breathe into your lower back, into the space of the lower back here. One more breath, deep breath in. And out, making your way up to sit by rolling and coming back into easy pose. So we're going to come into some shoulder shrugs here. So as we inhale, we're going to have a nice straight spine. As we inhale, we're drawing the shoulders up towards our ears. As we exhale, we're dropping them back down. Inhaling up towards your ears, exhaling as you drop back down. So we're really just letting go with the out breath here. Taking all of our worries, the never-ending thoughts, the stress, and the tension. We're letting it all go here. Make the breath strong and deep. You can make this exercise as slow or as fast as you like. The slower you go, the more control you have. One more. Deep breath in, bringing the shoulders up. And exhale as you bring the shoulders down. Just taking a nice breath in here. And a big sigh out. Staying in easy pose, we're going to start coming into some neck rolls. So as we inhale, we're rising to the left. As we exhale, we're bringing the chin to the chest. As we inhale, we open up to the right, looking up. And then coming back to our left side as we start to come forward and draw that chin to the chest. Make these neck rolls slow. You can lead with your chin. If the neck is a little sore today, you can make the circles just a little smaller. We don't want to overextend here. The focus is releasing. We're really opening our throat chakra here. Notice the slower you go, the changes to your mind it creates. The slowness, the openness, the freedom. As we inhale back to center, we're just going to reverse the circles now. So inhaling, coming to the right. As we exhale, we drop the chin forward. Inhaling as we open up to the left and bring our head to the sky. Back to the right side. And as we exhale, we're drawing the chin to the chest, making the movement slow. We're really starting to work our glands here. We're releasing our paroid gland and our thyroid gland. And we have a load of lymphatic nodes through the neck here that we're opening up. Finishing the circle that you are on and making your way back to center. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out, letting the chin and the jaw drop. You can rest your tongue on the base of your mouth which may cause your mouth to open slightly. Taking a deep breath in, I'm going to get you to push your tongue on the roof of your mouth now. Suspend the breath, apply the root lock. And as you exhale, completely let go. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. We're going to come into our final exercise for this Kriya, and it's Sat Kriya. Okay, so we did do this last week. So we're going to come and sit on our heels. If you can't sit on your heels this morning, please use a bolster in between, which makes it a lot more accessible. If you want to use a block, you can put the block in between your ankles and come and sit onto the block that way. We're going to be interlacing all of our fingers together, and the thumbs are going to be crossed. Our pointers are going to be up nice and straight, and as we inhale, we're going to be bringing our arms up above our heads. So our arms are going to be nice and snug against our ears. For this exercise, we're going to be chanting Sat Nam. As we say Sat, we're going to be drawing the energy up through our navel. So even though we're not applying a root lock, you will feel a draw up of the navel on Sat. We're really pronouncing Sat there. And as we exhale, we're relaxing down. So the navel comes up and in towards the spine on Sat, and as we exhale, we relax our tummy. So taking a nice deep breath in here and out and in to begin. Sat Nam. 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 Inhaling Keeping the arms above your head, retaining the breath, squeezing your pelvic floor, applying the root lock. Drawing your spine nice and straight, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. As we exhale, leaving the arms where they are, we're going to let the breath go completely. We're going to retain the breath out. Apply the root lock. Inhale, taking all your awareness up to your pointer fingers now. And as we exhale, starting to draw your hands down through your aura. And touching your fingertips onto the ground. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Just making your way down to lying on your back for a mini Shavasana. We're just going to take a few breaths in relaxation. Just integrating everything you've done through that Kriya. Becoming aware of the subtle shifts, the subtle rise of your energy, the calmness of the mind. I'm going to get you to start making your way up into easy pose. We are just going to go slightly over today. Once you're up in easy pose, we're going to make sure our spine is nice and straight. We're going to be bringing our hands into a reverse Venus lock. So our pinky, our left pinky is going to be on the outside, and then we're going to interlace all of our other fingers, and then we're going to bring our fingertips to touch. So it is a little awkward, but it should look like that, okay? So we then bring our thumbs to touch as well. You can bring your hands down into your lap so it's nice and comfortable. I'm going to invite you to bring your eyes to close. The mantra we will be using is Ek Onkar Sat Guru Prasad Sat Guru Prasad Ek Onkar. We will be repeating this mantra 3 times on one breath, so it is a little quicker. but just try your best here. We're only going to be sitting for 3 minutes this morning. So when you're ready, taking a nice deep breath in and out and in to begin. Ek Onkar Satguru Prasad Satguru Prasad Ek Onkar. 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 Taking a nice deep breath in. Retaining the breath, squeezing your pelvic floor. Rising, taking your gaze in and up to your third eye. And as we exhale, we're going to come into seated meditation this morning. Enjoying the bliss of your meditation, cultivating everything you have just done, allowing your higher self to drop in and provide you with any messages of healing and guidance. We will just be here for a few moments.
Satanguru Prasad, Satanguru Prasad. Ek Onkar, 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 Satanguru Prasad, Satanguru Prasad. Ek Onkar. Ek Onkar, Satanguru Prasad, Satanguru Prasad. 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 Ek Onkar. Ek Onkar, Satanguru Prasad, Satanguru Prasad. 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 Ek Onkar, Satanguru Prasad, Satanguru Prasad.
As we continue to become aware of our own space, our own internal world, the card we drew today was Star Keeper. It's a beautiful card. I will post it. It says, Cosmic Ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. I invite you to just start taking a nice deep breath in here. Lengthening the breath a little more. And just start exhaling, bringing ourselves back to this present moment. Sending our prayers, our thanks, and our gratitude to aspects, people, situations in our lives. Sending our love, our light. Drawing your hands to your heart center now. We're going to close our practice with the long time sun prayer, followed by a long sat short nam. Taking a deep breath in and out and in to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye. May your love, your wisdom always guide you. Bringing your hands to your lips. May your truth, your honesty always guide you. And bringing your hands to your heart center. May your compassion, your love always guide you. Surrendering to your higher self. Satnam. Satnam, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing today's practice. It was beautiful. I'm sorry I did run a little over time. I hope everyone stays grounded this full moon. It's a very appropriate card for today. Have little rests if you can. It's a big day cosmically. Just go slow through your day. Have a beautiful Venus day. Go and have a dance somewhere and enjoy life. Satnam. I will see you next week.